Welcome, this is Pilates. I am using a ring for my prop, but if you have a ball, you can also use a ball, and you can also grab a weight to have that near you as well. So we're gonna start today with our legs nice and wide, and then just kind of wiggle the knees, make sure you're grounded onto your seat bones. Now take either your ring or your ball, or if you don't have either, you could put just your hand onto your right shoulder. And then your left, I already said them. Your left arm out nice and long. And we're just gonna twist, just to the opposite side. So here's where you could put a weight on your shoulder or in your hand. This is kind of like a version of our saw, Pilates saw, which is a really great way to either start or end class. We're lengthening through the spine, we're getting our core warmed up, and we're feeling into that breath. So inhale up, exhale, twist. And when you twist, that back left arm, the one that's straight, reach it behind you. I'm gonna actually scooch up so my wall's not in the way. Good. 30 more seconds here. Then we'll come to our other side. Keep exhaling, twisting, inhaling, reaching up, pressing down on that ring or ball, especially when you twist. Good, another 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Coming up, nice straight spine, and switch your arms. So it's your other side. If you're with me, I'm doing my left now. Right arm nice and long, and twist. Try to keep a nice straight spine, those seat bones grounded as you twist. Exhaling, twisting, inhaling up. Good, get nice and deep on that twist. You have 20 more seconds. Keep reaching that back arm all the way back. You can even look at that hand behind you. When you twist, another 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1 more. Good. Now take both hands behind your head. If you have the ring, go ahead and hold the ring, or you could also put a weight or a ball behind you. Do not fall forward. Keep the chin lifted. And we're just dipping one elbow to the side and the other elbow to the side. Look up to the opposite side. So if you're dipping to the left, look to the right. If you have something behind you, pulse onto it, or just hold it nice and tight, or you could just have your hands behind your head. Good. All right, 30 more seconds here, and then we're going to stay to one side and do little dip downs. Again, move with that breath. The inhale brings you up. The exhale lowers you down. Good. Another 5, 4, 3, 2. Now we're going to stay to just one side and little dips. Just little pulses. Look up to the ceiling. It doesn't matter which side we're doing, both sides. 30 seconds, little dips down. Squeeze. The side that's pointing up is doing most of the work through those side abdominal muscles. Remember to just look up, keep that spine nice and long. Good, and you don't have to totally touch your elbow down. Another 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Now we're going right into the other side. Dip it, little pulses. Remember, you don't have to touch your elbow down. Good, just 30 seconds here. Good, 20 more seconds, keep dipping, keep grounding those feet bones into the ground, looking up to keep your spine nice and long. Squeeze that ring or the ball behind you if you have it. Good, another 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Come all the way up. Take the ring straight out in front of you, or the ball right out in front of you. Start pulsing down. Pulse down. Squeeze, just 30 seconds, and then we're gonna lower onto our back. Get that core nice and warmed up. Try to pull the belly button towards your spine, stretching out into the back while you pulse down. Good, another 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Okay, coming up, keep the ring with you or the ball if you have it. We're gonna come onto our back. Just in the center of our mat, place either the ring or the ball inside of your ankles. Inside of your ankles, tuck your thumbs under your seat for support. And then with your option to tuck your chin into your chest. Start lowering your legs, flex your feet. Feel like right when you feel like your low back is gonna start lifting up, pulse into your prop if you have it. If you don't have a prop, just little pulses with your legs together. Feet flexed, extend through those heels, and just pulse. Keep drawing all of your energy down through your belly button to the spine. If your neck gets tired, you can lower your head down. Good, 30 more seconds. And then we're gonna go into lowering and lifting the legs. Good, see if you can lower just a little bit more. See where that threshold is, where your low back is gonna lift up, and then pause there, but keep experimenting with getting it lower. Good, and 5, 4, 3, 2, now squeeze that prop if you have it. Lower as low as comfortable, and then lift just to 90 degree. Lower as low as you comfortably possibly can, and then lift it up to 90 degree. Keep those feet flexed, keep squeezing your prop the whole time. 30 more seconds here, just down and up. Making sure we get nice and warmed up through this core. Gonna keep breathing through it. Feel the breath that best suits you. I generally like to inhale lengthening, so we'll lengthen down and then exhale to bring it up. But some people might be different. You might find a different breath that works for you. Good, another 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. If your neck is tired, lower it down. We're going to twist the hips to the right side. So your hips are just kind of pointed over to the right. Stay there, lower down slightly and start pulsing in. Those hips are twisted, knees and feet point to the right. You should feel that inner thigh and the core, especially on the right side, fired up right now. 15 more seconds. Keep going, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Before we do our other side, we're gonna reset back in the center. Lowering down and up. Squeeze that ring the whole time. We wanna build more on the center part than the sides, but the sides are also important. Kind of like a 2-to-1 ratio. We're gonna do about double the amount in the center. All right, another 10 seconds, and then we'll twist to the left. 5, 4, 3, 2. Now twist those hips pointed to the left. Lower down slightly and pulse, 30 seconds. Good, keep going, 20 more seconds. And 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Bring it back to center. We're gonna come into some bridges. Place your ring or your ball in between your thighs. And then lift your hips up. Extend your arms so your fingertips just barely touch your heels. Start pulsing in with those inner thighs. Hips stay nice and high. Focus on that low body. If you wanted to, if you had some weights, you could do some arm stuff here. Bicep curls, chest press, or chest fly. Feel free to add extra challenge to your workout. Good, we have 30 more seconds just in these pulses. And then we're gonna start lifting and lowering. So keep focusing on your form, pushing into your heels, lifting those hips up nice and high. Breathing, feeling that breath, good. Another 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and lower down, squeeze your prop and up. Keep pushing into your heels. Down and up, feel your vertebrae as you go down. Right before you feel like that tailbone is gonna touch down, come right back up. Good, just 30 more seconds in these lower end lifts. We're gonna do a few more bridge exercises after this, and then we're gonna move to more upper body abdominal. Good, another 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Okay, keep your hips up. Now we're gonna march, lift up your right foot and then your left foot. When you march, I want you to allow your feet to get a little bit wider than your hips. And keep squeezing into your prop. And we're just going side to side marches with those hips lifted. We have about 20 more seconds here, and then we're going to keep the feet wider than the hips, about as wide as the mat, and we're going to do more of a wide feet type of bridge. So it targets your glutes and your back in a little bit different place. Good, another 3, 2, okay, make sure those feet are nice and wide, about as wide as your mat. Wider than your hips, start pulsing those inner thighs together. Keep those hips lifted. Remember, if you wanted to, you could do arm stuff here. If you have a set of weights, good. We have 20 more seconds, just pulsing. And then we're gonna go lowering down and up. Heels are staying flat for that first 30. You should be feeling those glutes fired up more on the side. Good, another 5, 4, 3, 2. Okay, hold your squeeze. First, think about squeezing as tight as you can, like those knees are gonna glue together, but if your prop is there, you have more of a resistance. And then slowly tuck in that tailbone and then come right back up. Tuck in the tailbone and then come up. When you tuck in that tailbone, you lower the vertebrae down and then come up. Be a little bit slower on the way down, and then pretty much as fast as you want or as you can on the way up. So resist gravity on the way down and on the way up. Good, 30 more seconds. Imprinting that spine into the mat right before the tailbone touches. Press into those heels to come up. All right, in 20 seconds, you're going to keep doing this, but then lift both heels up. Should be burning by now. Just good. This is our, after this one, with the heels, after the heels lifted, then we'll move to the upper body abdominals. Okay, in 3, 2, and lift your heels. Keep going down and up. Heels lift, keep squeezing your prop or just your knees together if you don't have a prop. Take your time. Make it hurt so good. Don't want any sharp pains, but dull. Firing up that lactic acid is good. Another 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and then slowly lower down. If you have a ring, take the ring behind your head. If you don't have a ring, just interlace your fingers behind your head. So it's either ring or hands behind your head. Legs straight up, start pulsing. Pulse up like you're trying to reach your forehead toward the ceiling. If you needed to, modification is bend your knees. Try not to let those shoulders fully relax on the floor. You're just going all the way up and then lower slightly down. All right, in 10 seconds, we're going to keep our right hand either behind our head or on the ring and reach our left hand up toward the right side. 3, 2, and reach that left hand up to the right. Right hand stays on the ring or behind your head. So left shoulder more is going to stay off the ground as you just reach. Okay, now you can stay here if you want to. Or a little bit more challenge is to lower your left leg down at an angle and just hover your left leg. Keep reaching that left arm up to the right side. We have 30 more seconds wherever you're at. Use the right hand to help you, whether it's on the ring or behind your head. The right hand can help you reach just as much as your left hand. Good, another 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Now both legs back up. Remember, we're doing the front a little bit more ratio than the sides. So we're going back into legs straight up. Both hands either on the ring or behind your head. And then reach that forehead to the ceiling before we do our other side. Good, 20 more seconds. And then we're coming to the other side. So start feeling that burn. Another 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Now we're reaching our right hand up to the left side. Left hand stays either on the ring or behind your head. Start pulsing up. Remember, if you want to add the challenge, lower the right leg to an angle. Good. 30 more seconds here. Keep reaching up. Nice and high. We will grab a quick water break. One more thing after this, and then we'll grab a quick water break. And then we're gonna flip over onto our stomach. Good, another 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Now bend both knees out to the side, elbows out to the side. Your ring either is behind your head or those hands behind your head. And we're just crunching up. Elbows to knees. Crunch up. You want to add a little bit more of a challenge? Crunch up, lengthen out. Crunch up, lengthen out. Or just crunch up. We have 1 minute here. Then we're going to grab that water. Really good job. 30 more seconds. Get up nice and high. Focus on that upper body coming up. Good, last 15 seconds, then we'll grab a quick drink. Good, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Grab a quick drink of water. Oh my gosh. I know, I already feel like just resting. But we still have, we're about halfway through. Okay. Plank line. Find your plank line. Just go ahead and find that plank first 30 seconds. And then we're gonna, after the first 30, we're gonna do shoulder taps. And then we're going to have the option to either mountain climb or shoulder tap and mountain climb. So it's gonna be 90 seconds, starts now. First 30, just find your plank. If you want, rock back and forth, or just hold your plank. If you wanted to, modification is hold your plank the entire time. Always feel like you can come back to this plank if the shoulder taps and the mountain climbers are too much for you. And you could also lower your knees down if needed. Okay, option to shoulder tap starts now. We're at our second 30 seconds. Try to stay tight through the core as you shoulder tap. So we're gradually increasing the intensity of this plank. We're gonna have the option to either mountain climb or mountain climb and shoulder tap in 3, 2, and go if you want to. Last 30. So whatever shoulder that you're tapping, the shoulder that you're tapping, that knee comes in. Obviously, this is not going to be a super fast mountain climb if you're shoulder tapping. Good, 10 more seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Tabletop it. All right, bring that right leg up, start circling right leg. Option to extend your left arm, and you could use that ring for stability and also adding an element of resistance. 30 seconds, this direction with the circle of the hip. On that right side. Good, 15 more seconds, and then we're just gonna go the other way with the hip circle. Good, another 5, 4, 3, 2, and go other way. Same leg, same right hip if you're with me, but just go the other direction. 30 seconds. And then we have a crossover with the same leg. Keep breathing. Good, another 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and now we're crossing it over to the opposite side and then out. Cross over and then up. Cross it over to the left if you have your right leg, and then up to the right. And the leg that's stabilizing is actually going to be burning, if not more so, than the leg that's doing all the movement. 30 more seconds. Then we have a plank, another plank after this, before we do our other side. Good. Last 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Plank. Go into a plank line. I'm coming onto my forearms. We're not shoulder tapping. We're hip dipping. So you can be on forearms or you can be onto your hands. Hip dip. 1 minute, side to side. Just dip it one side and the other side. Remember, you can always come back just to that plank line if you don't want to hip dip. Try to relax your hands if you're on your forearms. Okay, we're at halfway. 30 more seconds. Keep hip dipping or just hold that plank. Then we're coming into that other side with the leg circles on the left side. 20 seconds. And 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Really quick drink, really quick stretch. Then we have that table with the hip circles on the other side. Option to have your ring. So make sure you're doing your other side. Last time I did my right side, so this time I'm going to do my left. And I'm using the ring in my right hand for balance, and it's adding some shoulder resistance, so shoulder work. But you could always just put both hands onto the ground, or you could extend the arm if you don't have a ring or prefer just extending the arm. All right, focus on that form, isolate through the hip. 30 more seconds in this direction. And then we're going to switch directions. And then we have that crossover. Good. 20 more seconds this way. Keep breathing through it. In 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Switch your hip circle direction. Just switch it the other way. Good. In 15 seconds, we're going to have that crossover. burning, especially through that opposite leg. I don't know why that always surprises me. Another 5, 4, 3, 2, and cross it over. I don't go right into the 30 seconds with this one because I feel like it takes a little bit of adjustment. So adjust yourself as needed. 30 more seconds starts right now. Cross it over to the side and up as high as you can. And then we're gonna come right into a plank again after this. It's gonna be the last plank of the day though, after this. Good, 15 more seconds right here. Good, and 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and plank line. It's a plank with serrated push-ups. So choose to be onto your forearms or onto your hands. Serrated push-up, squeeze together, plank, rock forward and back. Squeeze shoulder blades together, plank, rock forward and back. 90 seconds, we're 5 seconds in. Plank line, squeeze shoulder blades, open, rock forward and back. Squeeze, open, forward and back. Remember, if you get too tired, just hold your plank line. This is really nice shoulder isolation here. The shoulders are one of our powerhouses, of course. The core is the primary. Okay, 1 more minute. But the shoulders and the hips are our secondary powerhouses. We're halfway here. Keep squeezing, opening, shifting forward and back. You guys are almost there. Last 30 seconds. You can do it. Squeeze shoulder blades open, rock back and forth. 20 more seconds, keep pushing through. We just have like 10 minutes or less of class. And this is our last plank. Another 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Take a quick stretch. Grab a quick drink of water. We're gonna need that ring, and we're gonna come into a seated type of position, doing some twists. I'm gonna use a ring. You could also use a weight. If you had a ball, you could tuck the ball behind your tailbone. I need to get a new ball. Okay, now we're just gonna start with our twist. Your feet can be flat onto the ground, or you can bring your toes up. I just wanna start with our feet onto the ground so we can really think about our form for the first 30 seconds. Then we'll start adding some more challenging modifications. So remember, you can always come back to this twist with your feet onto the ground for stability, leaning back into it. It's better to come back to this than to quit and stop doing it. Okay, now we're gonna start adding the option to lift up one leg, the leg that you're twisting to, lift the opposite side. So this is bumping it up, a little bit more challenging. If you need to, come back to those feet onto the ground. Okay, we have 30 more seconds like this, and then we're gonna do the ultimate challenge, which is floating both legs up and not touching them onto the ground. Remember to come back to any of these variations if you need to. Okay, now option to float both legs and twist. Good, 45 more seconds. Remember, if you get tired, put your feet down, try to squeeze your ring, stay with your form. 30 more seconds. Good, 20 seconds to go. 15. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Come all the way onto your back. If you have a prop, if it's a ring, place the ring on the outside of the ankles. If it's a ball, put the ball on the inside of the ankles, or just try to keep your feet in about a line with your hips. Take your arms out to a T position. We're gonna go into some tick-tocks, side to side. Tick-tock one way and the other way. Really sealing in those side transfers. Keep your spine nice and long. Whatever way your legs are going, look the opposite direction. Use that core to help you. 30 more seconds. Side to side, and use the breath. Inhaling down, exhaling up. 20 more seconds. We have a few leg things after this, and then we're almost done, just less than 5 minutes. Good, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Come on to your side, pick a side. We're gonna do both sides. Just point your head in one direction, resting your head either onto your bicep or onto your hand. Option to take the ball or the ring right out in front of you. Start little circles, one direction. We're gonna move pretty quick through this. Just circle 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Try to start getting bigger with the same direction with those leg circles. Good. Another 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and now go the other way. Start small. Start off a little bit smaller, going the opposite direction. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and get bigger. As big as comfortably possible. If you have that ring, press down on that ring or ball. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Now float this top leg. See if you can tap that bottom leg. Tap the bottom leg to the top. Try not to let the bottom leg touch the floor. Good. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Keep them up high and little scissor flutter kicks. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Now side V-ups, and then we'll come to our other side. Reach the top arm out. You can hold on to a weight here if you wanted, either one leg or both legs. One leg or both legs. Feel free to alternate in between. 1, we have 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Come to your other side. Just point your head in the opposite direction. We're going right into it. Rest that head in the hand or the bicep. Top leg, start circling whatever direction that you want to go. We're gonna go that same direction for little and big. Use your prop if you want to for that top hand out in front of you. Good, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and go the other way, or big circles, big circles. Same way, 10. It's like my body knows what to do, but my speech needs to catch up with me. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Now go the other direction. Start small. Little for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Same direction, but bigger. As big as comfortable for you. We all have different ranges of motion. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, good, you guys look great. 2, finish up that last one, and then float it as high as comfortable. Start tapping your bottom one. That bottom one is floating off the ground too. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, stay up high, and little flutters. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Now we have the side V's, and then we're gonna end with a teaser, and then we're done. Reach the top arm up. Remember, you can go just one leg or both legs. You could have a weight. You could hold on to a weight too if you wanted. For 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, last one. And hold a teaser. 30-second teaser. Option to hold on to a prop. Go right into it. We're 5 seconds in. Teaser hold. Good, 15, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good job.